And I think most of the things which you are worrying right now, you won't care in a few weeks, in a few months afterwards. Hi, another day, another update. Let me show you what will happen or what has happened the last days here. And the guys who laying the tiles got their stuff here. Also, I updated a little bit this part here because I was thinking in the toilet to have something like to get water on your butt, to get water on your butt. So I need those are those funny last minute updates or changes. So to not have a pipe laying completely flat here, more secretly hidden. That's why we got this here. Something like this in there, secured with some zip ties so it won't flip in, because it is 1 meter. And to have it here, same thing, to have it not fall down inside here, also with a cable for the mechanism and the power which needs the toilet. Otherwise, the one guy told me because of the bathtub feet, which are no, this one, which are like that. I cannot put them directly on those things, so I will use again leveling compound to have the small area leveled. I mean, you can level them, but the guy is kind of scared or not sure if it will hold, if this tank pipes will withhold the strength or the mass of the bathtub, which will have a force on them. So let's use some leveling compound because I love it. Then otherwise under the windows, I've leveled it kind of to have it more easily afterwards to put in the windowsill. I guess it was the name, because I'm leveling it to have it more or less perfectly, and then I'm using PU foam. There's such a special PU foam to stick this windowsill to, or specifically to stick stones together and something like that. I already used it in the lower ground. I'll show you afterwards. But that's mostly it. Leveled it to have it somehow in a level, and then the rest. Maybe I need to scrape a little bit down, but I can now put it in, check if everything's okay, scrape it a little bit, and then use the PU foam. It's kind of easier for me, because before that the surface was really uneven. And here as well. Let me show you the little one. Up. Whoa! Don't fall down. Okay, so you see here, it was kind of really uneven, everything, and there's the windowsill. Now, we have a really small gap there. We can still use silicone. Little gap there, and mostly fine. Where is the... Oh, let me get the... Let me get the water level, the thing to check if everything is in this thing here. Man, I hope with those videos my English will improve, because sometimes I have such a brain lag. looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Man. Yes. Man, this looks good. It could be a little bit more up, but it's completely okay. Yeah. Maybe I need to scrape a little bit down, like with this tool here, to have it a little bit more even, to see, but we'll see. Man, I'm telling you, I lifted the tiles nearly alone in here. As I've checked the bill, that have a 1.2 kiloton with everything what was also in the upper level. Man, that was something. Okay, and here we see I used the special foam. I already scratched it out, but it's really sturdy. You can't move a bit. I mean, what's kind of sad is there's bigger gaps here and here, like you see. But we need to have here and here the same length, or otherwise it will look kind of bad. In these corners, we can use silicone to have a nicer look. But overall, this is not a new building. So, for example, if you check now the line, you can see that it is a little bit unperfect. I guess here was kind of okay. You can see here is kind of a do you see that? In the bottom part it's kind of okay, but here is still something left when you check with the eye. That's why it's kind of, it's okay. It's okay, I won't see it after a few years. Well, and I believe that's mostly it. That's mostly it of the updates. I've cleaned the whole lot. Oh my, here happened a little yikesies. As I've used leveling compound and tape on that, have it on the perfect size, the pressure of the leveling compound was so much that the tape flipped. Stupid me. And then everything floated down. I mean, it's okay. I've scrapped it down. And in the end, there is also a floor. We were laying another floor on this, so it doesn't matter. Also, we will paint the walls white and so on. So it's not a problem, but it was a problem in the moment. Man, that was bad. Well, and that's mostly it. That's mostly it. What I'm doing now is those corners in the ceiling with Maler acryl, with acrylate. I'm not sure if it's the proper name for the proper English name, but when you have two different components, or if you have stone and drywall, then when the heat, coldness and so on, it has a different expanding and shrinking ratio, I would say. So the problem is the drywall and for example the stone will expand slower than the drywall, and then we'll get those cracks in the ceiling. So that's why we are using acrylate, not silicone, because you can't paint over silicone, but acrylate, and every corner where those two different components will meet each other. So for example, if you have stone, drywall, and here the cracking will happen. So everywhere some acrylate. The kitchen should be fine, should be done by now. It's not perfect, believe me, but I am on a point I just want to get done. I really want just to get done. And I think most of the things which you are worrying right now, you won't care in a few weeks, in a few months afterwards. The day you are moving in, of course you will see it. You will see it, oh man, this doesn't look 100% perfect. But in the end, even new buildings aren't perfect. That's if you want to have it perfect, the problem is again money and time. I mean, either your quality will suck, but the money and time is okay, or the money will suck because it will be expensive as hell when you want the quality, but also the time, or you can have it cheap and super quality, but the time will be a factor which will kill you because it will take too long. It will really take too long because you can't have it all, I believe. Something always will suck, I would say. But hey, effort and live with it. I will live with it. It's okay. You have to set a finish line and that's it, and it's okay. It's okay. Alright. Bye.